Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you all here. I am wildly tired. I haven't had much sleep in the past 2 days, and I'm also feeling a little bit sick, and I got my flu shot, and oh lord, it's all coming together, but in a way that makes me big EP. But yeah, hello Summer, hello Josh, hello lurkers. Y'all are cool. And game. We play game. Last time we got Margie home. They sure are, Josh, and I've been having dreams where there's an exam I didn't know about and I wasn't prepared and I was late, or I was at work and I couldn't find what I needed to get my job done. You know that kind of thing. Mr. Pirate, will you let me ride in your ship someday? Maybe when you get a little older, kid. Margie has come back. She has. So you're gonna make your move, eh, Bartholomew? But somehow I don't think that man's just gonna stand by and let you do as you please. That man? He means Shakan. Yes, it's alright to try and avenge your father, but I don't think things will be that easy. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want you to know I'm always thinking about that. Dude, what are you talking about? You flipped a man on his head with your whip. Do your best. I really like the music in this town. But isn't my young lord? I hear you gave him quite a show this time. Shh, keep it down. My true identity is supposed to be secret. What if a spy from the royal capital snuck in here and heard you? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. So it's finally begun. My late father always said, don't miss the greater happiness by being misled by minor suffering. It hurts me to see our children placed in danger, but if it moves our country in the right direction, then it's in their benefit. So you're going to make your move, eh, Bartholomew? Oh. This is a different house, with the same text. That's so interesting. Hello, Grandma. Hey, aren't you the young master? Hey, you! Huh? Huh? It's Bartholomew. Are you doing well? Good enough. Don't try to overdo it. Hey, are those your friends back there? Yeah, Faye and Sheetan. Friends of the young master are friends of ours. Take your time and look around. Thanks. Ooh, some Zed fighting there when I moved. Thank you for the dude, Summer. Not today. Oh, Lord, I'm EP. Sheetan's stats are insane. Keep in mind, he is 2 levels below us. Young master, the old man from the gun room sent me here for supplies. If you want, I can also get gear parts you may need. Just tell me. Whoa, good preparations. If that's the case, please get the parts we need. thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs to Nobu, Solid Gold Skeleton, Short Sprout, Lan EX, Mucky Mucky, Tipuism, I guess, Trom, Josh, Words Here, and Dan the Pokemon. That's incredibly kind, Summer. And wildly unnecessary. Appreciated, but like... Well, that's incredibly sweet, Summer. Thank you. Man, that is expensive. What do I currently have? Okay, I currently have this equipped, so... Oh, okay, so that's not a... Already got that equipped. He definitely needs that. Ugh. God, gear stuff is so expensive. It's massively appreciated, Summer. That's all I'll say. Ooh, I have never played Rune Factory. Well, that's not true. I think I played Rune Factory for like 5 minutes, a demo of it. But I'd like to play more. Yeah, I've heard very good things about Rune Factory.
They call me Mr. Big!
Lego The Incredibles. I hope you're enjoying that. Choo choo? Hell yeah. Yeah, Josh, never bothered with the sequel is the correct amount of caring about the sequel. First game is very good. First movie is very good. Oh, Lord, I'm tired. Yeah, that about sums it up, Summer. Ooh, also the gold nugget. Ooh. Neat, Greg. So it's finally begun. Oh, yeah. Oh, How's Bledevik? Under martial law, so it's gotten progressively harder to contact our agents in the city. I'm gonna open that to watch after stream, Greg. According to the info we finally got just a while ago, there's no major activity. We think they've found some reason to attack and are getting ready now. The possibility exists. However, I've heard that Shakan's power base in the capital is eroding away. He's probably weaker than we thought. Anyway, it's happened and we're committed now. Feel the same way. Now that I think about it, 12 years ago, ever since that the coup d'etat by Shakan, there's been a lot of tension in our country. With Marguerite back now, I agree that the former dynasty should be returned to power.
I want me some glory hole.
Hello, Nikki.
A pig!
You're in the right
So
place.
cute.
Hello, J12. You're also cute.
Hey.
Have good lurk, Greg.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Greg, did you fit under the table that Nikki's tree was on? Do we have the strength to do that now? Now I hear Bartholomew, the one who brought back Marguerite, has started moving around out in the open. I'm certain Shakan is preparing a large army. Shakan may be coming here soon. What's going to happen to us if he captures this area? Will everyone be killed? I seriously doubt that. Even he won't want to risk provoking any kind of outrage with the citizens. Especially in this situation, he will definitely want to avoid putting himself in a compromising situation. We should set up a hiding place just in case. Maybe there. Please, don't either of you talk about this in front of Margie. She's only just got back from her long time in captivity. I don't want her to have to worry. I want her to be happy for a little while. You should not be overly worried yourself. You've just got to think about what is best for the future of this land. What it's done is done. You only did what you believed was right. Put the past behind you. Ah, I'm alright. Yep. Oh, there's a door there. Is this the store I was just in, just from a different angle? It totally is.
There, seek lest.
Thank you, Chris. I will seek list. I've had enough troubles. I just want to live life peacefully. Whoa, that's so cool. I love the mini world maps in this. It's not something you see often in this kind of game. How is it, Chris? Thank you for the Nikki. Oh my lord, I pressed the button again. This music reminds me so strongly of something that I can't quite put my finger on. Sorry, but please don't talk to me now. Yesterday morning's view from the lake. I'm remembering the sensation of that light. That reminds me, I've had some very weird light dreams recently in ways I can't quite put into words. Actually, Nissan is a pretty popular place among artists. Part of the reason is the scenery, but it's mostly because of the portrait of the Great Mother that is said to be in the cathedral. Unfortunately, the public is not permitted to go see it. Interesting, Chris. Whatever happens, I'll never move from here. What if you need a poop, though? I mean, as long as they do have a lot of options for difficulty, at least that's something. These are the people who took care of me when I was small. I'm so glad you're safe. Welcome back. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. The people at the hidden port contacted us just before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters. You must hurry and see the sisters. Margie! Margie! I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe. And this is when they turn into snake monsters? Yes, it's all thanks to Bart and his men. We just received word. We were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes. Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the royal capital. But at least I've made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. Not healthy, but, you know. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am, back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? Oh, my lord. She misses being scolded. I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy that I can't help but. Sister. There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, to celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, we're gonna get drunk. So fucking drunk. And to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn, after which we'll get drunk. Thank you and bless you all. Oh yes, sister, may I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, so I want to have a look around there too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything. Except for one thing, you don't get to have the strongest drinks. You just have to stick to the vodka instead of the rum. Never stay away so long like that again. Ha! I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I'm so glad. Man, they didn't turn into snake monsters at all. It's been a while since the last time I was here. What? Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... Oh my lord, Summer. I could see her making that too. I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You put up with enough, okay? If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes. I'll throw Faye and Sheeton around our cathedral. Follow me. What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her too. Man, bits of the ceiling getting in the way really ruins the
Don't
view.
forget me!
How could I ever do that, Nikki? Okay, can't even talk to them. We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here. This game's really pretty. Ew, Chris. I like Rangers, but objectively terrible choice. How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? Dude, you are. I like the view from here the best. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the two great angels only have one wing each? Oh my god, it's like some sort of one-winged angel. According to a legend handed down in Nissan, God could have created humans perfectly. But then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolizes. In order to fly, they are dependent on one another. Ah, so that's the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. That is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific, but these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. And the space between them is the path where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. Could be either or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan. My Dr. Shita Nazuki, you're an amazing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It's a habit of mine. The doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Ah, forcing them to fly together? It would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Dude, did you not hear the thing she said? About how they were created that way on purpose to learn how... Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Yeah, what I said, and what she said. She said what I said, and I said what she said. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. This time I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She's revered as the founding mother of the Nissan nation, and the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it. I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let's go have a look at it. Yeah, Every time I pronounce this Nissan, I do think about that. But like, I do think that's just what it's called. Because Nissan sounds particularly silly. God, I love old characters on stairs. Because there's no smoothing. It's farther on in. Okay. Oh. Every other time she's led the way. Ooh, that's the cross that Faye saw around the neck of the person in his memories. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison too. Hey, fucking show me. I want to see the hot babe. What's more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look! It's the girl I met in the forest. Holy shit, it's Ellie? That's wild. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Is this game going to have, like... So I know there was some talk, especially early on, that Xenoblade 3 was in some way like a very strong spiritual successor to Xenogears of all things. And this just kind of feels like there's a big rebirth / reincarnation theme all of a sudden. She does resemble Ellie. But that's not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Okay. So, what if the person who painted this was like Faye from a previous generation, painting Ellie from a previous generation? Okay, yeah, different hair color, but that is just Ellie. Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. No, it's very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. Yeah, she looks sad. She's smiling, but in a way gives the impression that she's anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self? Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Hello, Paula. Thank you for the doots. If you look closely, you'll notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? Oop! Well, you're still cool, Paula. I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She may know something. Alright then. I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. This painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Oh, flashbang? Yo, he remembers painting it. Paula, it was a normal dude, unfortunately. Lacan? Okay, so not quite Xenoblade 3. They have different names. That's interesting. Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you're daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. Hello, Max. Thank you. I love you too. Say hello to Smoothie for me. The road we must take is out there somewhere, a way out of the confusion we're now facing. The sister sitting diagonally across from me is desperately looking for that answer. Why does war never disappear from this world? To me, it's clear that it's meaningless. Perhaps it is our fate to be forever at discord with each other. Yo, you got a Discord invite for me? You're transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. It is one of our daily tasks. Somewhere. Must be somewhere. The truth that we have not yet come to know. Oh, that scared me. You're very devoted. Well, sort of. It's just that after sneaking into the capital, I started to think about a lot of... Oh, this is the nun who was in the hotel. Okay. And I've come to realize the world isn't right the way it is now. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nissan's great founding mother. Some say that it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago. And that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there are no such records left intact. All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. That's too bad. So there really is nothing left at all. Someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them, but unfortunately I'm unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. But it does seem somewhat strange. Such a majestic building as this survived history, and it's likely a scroll or two would remain too. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. I see. So everything was lost in the darkness of history. I mean, yeah, but 500 years ago is not that long. It's a problem I have, not with this, with a lot of like epic fantasy, where they seem to forget that like 500 years, a couple of centuries, is not a long time. The idea that there would be no written records from this period, like I'm sure there is going to be this kind of explanation, but it strongly suggests that something destroyed those records. Okay. I see now. See, the way I was viewing this sprite, I thought they were facing to the left. And they were like a pregnant rabbit lady. And no, they're just an old nun hunched over. I want to see with my own eyes what will become of this country. Preparations should be starting near the border of the sect's country after the charge by the Royal Capital's army. But a miscalculated move directed on the enemy is certain to backfire on us. So we'll be taking covert action for a while. I'm on my way there now, and I thought I'd offer a prayer before I go. As a matter of fact, the guy next to me and I were born here. Years ago, we both got tired of the peaceful but boring life here, so we ran away from it. But we both ended up enlisting in the army. It's not that we have any particularly happy memories or whatever here. It's just that, after all, this is the land of our birth. So, well, you know. I had no idea. Why, the Great Mother is younger than I am? I'm new here, so I don't know much. I don't know exactly what's going on, but let's just avoid any trouble now, okay? I'm from the Royal Army stationed down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to Nisa. I can't desert it. I hear that there are lots of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening. Ah! Young master! The people of Nisan were most generous to allow us to rent this house. There will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Alright, so where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Mason. Oh my lord! Oh my lord, I'm so EP, chat. Oh. I just want to sleep. It's not just the music, it's the sleep deprivation, Nikki. I'll tell you part of the problem. Last night, I went to sleep at like a normal time, like 10-ish, and then I couldn't fall asleep, and then I started thinking about Balatro, and then I started thinking about my game and how Balatro could actually, like, things from Balatro could be implemented into my game, and then I had to come and write them down, and then I was up, and then, I got to sleep at probably like 1 in the morning, and then I woke up again at 4, and it wasn't good. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here are. Alright? But before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Don't eavesdrop, Shitam. What are you doing? Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Shitan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They're used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while. But we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. This would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I'd heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who were backing that chicane idiot. I wish you told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. All right, I understand, but can you elaborate a little more? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something. See, I was thinking underground with the whole surface dwellers thing, but that also makes sense. Yes, well... Etranak, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. You can see a lot of the Chrono Trigger influence here as well. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. Hi, Winter. To get to Ava, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. That's the word, what are lands? That's the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth rulers are used for manual labor. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suited. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, I brainwashed you and used you for manual labor. The manual labor of being being a child soldier for me. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. It's not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ava's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. Who is that man? His name is Karen Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses? We call him Kar. In Solaris, there is an officer training school called Jugan. He became the commander after leaving there. He's a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal, to achieve a consolidation of all his colonies. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yet, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Why did you leave? So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses. And thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs experimenting on humans? Yes, for example, Drive. That drug, and all others like it that are used now, are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use. At least anyone in the Gebler forces who is sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? Down! I think I get most of it. Old Mason. Just call him Mason. It's fine. Go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. Man, I hope Sigurd joins the party at some point. He seems cool. Should have been honest with him sooner. It's best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. I'm sure the young master would never have dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew? Well, now that you ask, yes I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard. Now, where could Bart have gone? Oh, there he is. Wait, where are there were stairs here. There. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. Kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has confused you because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you until now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it's never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. As you've seen, their military power is immense. So Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would have given him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it's not like we're newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So Sheetan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but Even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we're not careful, it's possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it's time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean you could put it that way? Then again, maybe it is time I did something about it. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? Don't worry about it. A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. Always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. Those old stories are cool. First, Gebler's the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. Now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. Oh Lord. Chat, I am so tired. Let's concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ava is safe again, I can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just going to sit and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while, at least until we're able to take back the royal capital, let it. These are the Gebler units currently in Ava, correct? The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are three main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ava forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisan's border are little more than a surveillance team. Oh, jeez. In order to recapture the royal capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Ledovik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nisa? C. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ava. The problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nisan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make it. You're saying that you intend to use Nisan as bait? Doc. Shakan is very sensitive to Nisan's and Keslev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, he'll probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. Yeah, that might have to happen, Josh. I just straight up don't know if I'm gonna manage another, like, nearly 2 hours. I thought the game would keep me awake, but at the moment, I'm gonna keep going for a little while at least. But yeah, I may need to eat. The main strength of Ava's first fleet is the battleship Kefeinzel, I guess. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ava's border fleet. The former Ava Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkaum. Oh, that son of a bitch. Vanderkaum. You don't mean the Vanderkaum that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He's a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. And imagine having a gun in your belly button. You mean he's stubborn. He's all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. I mean, it can be as well. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Sheeta, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vanderkaum, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledevik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. You're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye, Cheetah. Yeah! There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Good morning. What's the long faces? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Hee. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. Let's drop a save state. Oh, that's good. I seem to have got like a bit of a second wind. I'm not as sleepy now, so I can carry on for a little while at least. So I just want to open a file I've got here. That one. Which one is it? I think that's the one. There's still some time until we leave. Why don't you make preparations? I've made preparations. I've prepared. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Bart told me. You're helping out with the plan too? So you're caught up in this now as well? I've come this far, so I might as well stay till the end. Thanks. I know you'll do a good job. Are you ready? All right. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment and head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ava troops and also the people from Gebel. Yes, we understand. Guess I'm going to raise some hell in my Weltall then. We're counting on you. So true, Paula. So based. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey! No, I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ava were called Fatima. The royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the days when, as the great mother of the Nissan sect, you'll take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. Oh, so it is an arranged marriage. In spite of the fact that... Wow, okay. She seems very young. Wiki, how old is she? She is, according to the wiki, she is 16. Her character design does not reflect that. I'm gonna say, I thought she was 8. What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Marriage is the best friendship. How would you know? You're a nun. Well, Marguerite, at the rate that you're maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies at the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. Pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ava's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkamp's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Huh? Well, young master, we promise to make something out of this battle. Hey, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you, but I'll take care of them. Don't worry. How do you know it's not like it? You don't know him. Ooh, we love a pre-rendered cutscene. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? At long last we are heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life, and it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to have. That must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that's right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures, and I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Uzuki. You know what? Let's give it to him. Why not? Someone deserves to have this Guardian ring. Weirdly, it's not actually increasing the defense stat. So maybe it increases the likelihood of defending. My name is Bingo, the apprentice helmsman. Sigurd has been teaching me how to operate the Yggdrasil. You want to see my motes? Yeah, let's see them. The Yggdrasil can be operated just as if you're walking. Just use the directional button to move in the direction you want. While cruising, if you want to stop and disembark in the gear, then just press the circle button. To stop and come back to the bridge, that is here, press the square button. From the bridge, you can go into the rest of the vessel to rest, tune up the gear, weigh yourself, and so on. Why the weigh yourself? That seems so weird. While cruising, press the select button to activate the remote sensing system. It will map your current position. When you don't know how to get to where you want to go, ask the navigation officer, Mr. LA, who is looking in the binoculars. He'll be able to show you the ship's charts. I feel like there's never any reason to come here. Weirdly. Oh. Oh no, that was. What do you want to do? You're low down on the gear. This is Heimdall, Dr. Shito Nozuki's gear. Weight 16.9 Charles, base weight 14 cons, full weight 18.1 cons when fully equipped. The basic frame was excavated at the same time as the young master's gear, but its output was proportionally too powerful for the body, so it took a long time to adjust it. Actually, many of my team members were injured because of it. The doc solved the problem so easily and can control it so well now. It's just amazing. Neat. That's crotch-tastic. No need to rename it. It's too noisy. Is it some kind of festival? Hi, Boingu. I may not be so handsome, but I do have a fiancée back home. But my hometown is Kislev. When the young master becomes the king of Ava, I wonder if I'll be able to see her then. This is where we rest. Do you want to rest too? Yeah. I have no idea where to go. Yes, let's head back to the bridge. Oh wait, I can go up top. Maybe that's where I need to go. Oh yeah, that's definitely where I need to go. Something's very weird about Bart's sprite there, right? I'm not crazy. He looks like a thumb with a wig. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. I mean, that's not true. He was literally in his castle like 3 days ago. Turning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. See? There his sprite looks fine. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct? Right. Then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that. This is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You're a great man, Sigurd. Ooh, one of my favorite types of transition. I'm surprised they sleep in the same bed. Ooh, seeing Faye's daddy again. Ooh, spooky masked man. Oh? Faye's dad took control of a super mech, I guess? He's out of control. Stop him! I don't care how, just stop him. This can't be. Help! You know what? Valid, actually. That's terrifying. What's wrong? You look like you've just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you're after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you're up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. So is this man actually my dad, and the man who died who I thought was my dad is not my dad? You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Oh? What's up? No, for a moment. Is that a dolphin? Sorry. For a moment I thought I caught some unusual sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ava. You haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ava Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. Could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. I don't know what that is, the fuck band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Forces frequency. There, on the surface layer, I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the Kislev border. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. All right, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's all right, old Mason. Stop calling him that. What? This little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from out at Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration mission. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You three, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Ooh, scary. We don't care much for rank. And we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Ah, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. That's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Vierge. That's for officers' use only. It said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend, regardless of having no ability. Ah, this looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. It's the girls' one, because it's pink. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. Ah, there's no music in this section. Ooh, I haven't seen Appleseed in a million years. But yeah, I think I lean more towards the Gundam size. I like the range to be like 5 to 10 times human height as a general rule. Even Evangelion is pushing my kind of preference. Evangelion is like upper end. Appleseed, I don't remember at all. What about you, Winter? Man, Battletech. There's a name I've not heard in many years. Oh! You just fixed my gear. But he didn't act like friend before, Nikki. I not go up this way? Ooh. I really like how they get up in order to fall down. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You know, this is a great time to do some charging. Oh Lord. I'm gonna burn all of my fuel here. This sucks. Hello? You're new? Bonk. Oh, so apple seeds are smaller. I thought you were talking about apple seeds as maybe like the big end. Oh, come on. I'm in hell. Do I have to fight them? Well, I'm glad. Winter. Here's a question. What are your favorite non-humanoid mechs? Ow! Oh, hell yeah. To be clear, I don't necessarily mean mechs as in mech suits, because non-humanoid versions of those are rarer. But I was thinking like the Thunderjaws from Horizon is probably my favorite non-humanoid mech. I don't know the Zoids. I know the Zords, and the Zords are rad. Oh my god, 6-7. The Tolnecs scare me in ways I can't explain. Ooh, yeah, the animal Zords were cool. I do prefer the Dino Zords. I mean, that's just what I grew up with. But the animal Zords are also cool. Liger 0. What the hell is Zoids? And why have I missed out? I mean, that is a very cool looking thing. Okay. I'm actually going to save state here. Because the idea of having to make that jump again was terrifying. Ooh, gold nugget. Neat. He tried to go in for the titty twister, but missed. Nikki is indeed cute. Thanks for being correct, Greg. I just want you to heal me out, buddy. There we go. What do you mean? No. You know what? That's exactly what it sounds like, Tron. Chat, you're funny. I hope you know that. I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Yo! Wop, wop, wop. The Gebler Gear Unit. What? Oh. It's Babe. Let me handle this. But we don't have time. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team's already on their way to the castle. Hurry. Roger. Ooh. Ooh, I've got a feeling that I've seen a snippet of this fight when someone was talking about the game or something. Just this environment suddenly made me very reminiscent. That gear? Don't tell me it's Faye. Hey, is that him? That guy from before? Yep, that's him, alright. Good, it's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you just stay over there and watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about this. Get out of the way. All of you, hold! I haven't given out any orders to attack yet. Ow, my Robones. Ow! It is very Tall Geese adjacent. Oh no. Why does Sword Knight have whips? Instead of... And I know this sounds confusing, but... swords. Like Aegis Knight. The Aegis was a famous shield. He has big old shields. Cool. We should stop messing with my armor. Jesus, I've taken a lot of damage. I think I lose this. Mostly just because of the armor loss. Unless there's a heal between fights, which seems unlikely. Oh, okay. So that was the 5 of them, and I beat them all up. Vance, Helm, are you two okay? Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. Pulls out Monster Energy drink. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but... the only thing left is to use the drive. But... ooh, we love a Dutch angle. What are you doing? Don't worry. It's just the drive. Drive is my favorite gear. The drive will just readjust your balance and make you feel good. I don't want it. I don't want to use it. You think we're going to make an exception? Because your father's top brass? Please, go away. You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up until now. Then it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. That probably caused her to lapse into delirium. And her loss of self-control? You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes. What did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. Then it's an instantaneous jump in numerical value. But we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity we can't manage it, since there's so much potential. We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the Chosen Ones. It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers. Please, stop it! Oh? Oh! She did a murder. Don't! Any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I mean, to be clear, a justified murder. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it. I can't fight. Oh my lord. I took way too much damage. That voice. Ellie. Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, were there little hearts when she punched me? That's adorable. Ellie, your face. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. What is that meme of the anime girl like staring down in disgust at somebody? Is it something from Evangelion? Because this feels like it. Stitch, where's Xenoblade 2? The one that people took a while to realize was the best, but is actually the best. It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? Wow, did you see that? Those were aerods. Aerods? Anium Ether Response Offense Drones, commonly known as aerods. Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. Isn't that like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Oh, so I do have to fight with this little health. That didn't restore any health. Neat. Ellie, stop it. Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lands. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Ellie, snap out of it! Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate for me when I was troubled. Real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing. My God, Winter. Writhe, dance, die and rot in obscurity here. Ugh, Ellie, must I fight you? The problem is I have no way to heal my mech, and I don't think I can do this. Yeah, I think I'm done. If this doesn't do it... Oh! Man, this game doesn't have a lot of like meant to lose fights, which I do think is better. I don't like meant to lose fights as a general rule, and if they're going to happen, you should have to lose them pretty quickly. But that was rough. Interesting, Nikki. Maybe there's one like later. Yeah, Nikki? Oh my god. What if we touched Zohar's in the wave existence? What if you, me, and Stitch became a Trinity processor? I'm just gonna speed through this. Okay, let's drop a save state here. Because that went pretty well. And this time, let's start by taking out the dude who can weaken my defense, who was the biggest problem. lordy. And then fix my armor. Right. Writing prompt for a JRPG. What if an unknowable cosmic entity had feelings? Okay, that went so much better. I've got like 3 times the health. I don't know if that'll be enough, but it definitely went better. Ooh-ah. Goo-ah. I wish there was a way to skip these cutscenes. We've been through all of this before. You are right, Nikki. Winter, that is a weirdly sweet thing to say. Like, oh no, absolutely, Winter. She was entirely justified. The vibes were in fact rancid. Sometimes you have to turn frat bros into soup. You said it, Winter. Yeah, valid. Do it again. Ellie, why did you save the shitty... I was going to say pretty boy, but he's a shitty boy. Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here. Ellie, your face, what's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. Yeah, never even said send a redheaded man to do a redhead's job. It has nothing to do with you. Would you quit trying to be so friendly? You know, that's a good choice, Winter. Oh my god. I just figured out what element Ellie is. These are going to be the Captain Planet elements, and she's heart. That's why there are hearts when she punches me. Ellie, stop it. Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lands. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing. Yeah, it's going better this time. I mean, for a number of reasons. But the biggest one is just, I have so much more health. I like to believe that it's Chew ears. Yes. Those ether attacks are insane. Writhe, dance, die and rot in obscurity here. Ugh, Ellie, must I fight you? Yeah. Mostly because you're really super good at it, dude. I misread that the first time as Earth attack, and I thought it was like the first elemental attack we were seeing. But no, it's just an ether attack. Ow, it still hurts a lot. There's our spam. God, I hope so, Winter. Also, Winter, who is Choo Choo? I'm very confused. I think you mean Boingu? Because that's the character's name. Ow! Could you not? You know, I'm still not sure I can do this. Just because she keeps spamming that. Ah, it is a survive a certain amount of time fight. It looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. God, she's getting caffeine withdrawal. Ugh. Ugh, my head. Now, Faye, punch her. What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now. Ellie, wake up and snap out of it. Weird time to touch her, but you know. Silence, impertinent fool. I will not listen to a lamb. God, she's twitching. That's not true. I don't want this. Ugh. Are you okay? Ellie, what? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? She's having monster withdrawal symptoms. Ooh-ah! Is that it? Ellie, is that what's happening? Quick, Faye, you have to give her your monster. That... Not what I meant it to sound like, but it did sound bad. Shut up! I've no need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye... Help! This isn't me! Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. No! You're a monster! It's too big! Yeah, babe? Yeah, I have that effect on women. Ellie! Hello, Zob. Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and me to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Okay, the thing is, you totally can, and I can introduce you to two guys who can absolutely prove that and would probably be amazing boyfriends if either of them could open up about their feelings. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. There's a power in me I don't want to admit, but I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you, probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. You know the 5 other soldiers in giant robots are like 4 meters away from you, right? Like, I know we beat them up, but they're still there. They could take a pot shot. What? Are you saying we lick each other's wounds? A. Thank you, Paula. B. Look at this sentence. I don't have to put words into their mouths. No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. He wants her to lick him. Chat, we're in there? We are in there. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, and No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Hey. You won't change your mind? Please, don't look so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. What? Why is that in quotes, my man? They are your friends. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. You'd look better in this wedding dress that my friend gave me. I mean, he's not my friend. He's my dead friend's brother and a 40-year-old child, and I hate him and I wish I'd kicked him. But, like, you know what I mean. Gotta hurry. I watched you from the shadows. You're very powerful. I've only got the same items as before. Anything you like? Oh, please repair me and refuel me. I'm so glad repairing and refueling is so cheap. Because they could have, like, price gouged you. I mean, Winter, that is literally that thing's job. One thing I genuinely really enjoy is the fact that that status effects on gears are I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. They're represented by physical things on your gear. Accuracy down isn't just accuracy down. Accuracy down is camera damage. God, I love just seeing them melt. But yeah, you see their camera damaged. That's why I have accuracy down. I genuinely think it's such a clever system. It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't actually add anything mechanically. But it is interesting as a player to think, hey, why is my accuracy down? Because I can't see in my big ol' mech. Looks like the mountain peak is right above here. The young master's cup. Is something bad going to happen to him? Sig and I will take 2 men and head to the top floor. Jitan, you take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main force. If we can catch Shakan, we are sure to succeed. Right. When you capture Shakan, give the signal. It's probably best to open the gate at that time. Above us is the castle baby. The keep must fall quickly. Shakan should be on the top floor. In the room that used to be used by the young master's father. Try not to damage the castle and avoid all needless combat. And above all, remember, speed. That's why there are so few of us. Our objective is Shakan, so ignore the Gebler and Ava soldiers. Alright, let's move on out. Chat, I'm actually going to use that as my stopping point for this evening. I'm glad I managed to rally and I could do a full-length stream. Because if you'd asked me like an hour and a half ago, I didn't think I'd manage it. Anyway, let's see who's live that we can raid. I mean, there are lots of people live this evening. You know what? I know I've been raiding him a lot recently, but Zayd deserves all the love we can give him. He's playing Expedition 33, so I probably won't be sticking around. But yeah. I don't know why Saribot gave response twice, whatever. Thank you, Greg. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. I'll be live again on Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Time. I might do some game dev. I might do some Marvel Rivals. I might start on Barry's big community rando. We'll see how time works out and everything. But yeah, I'll surely be doing something on Sunday. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you around in a future stream. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.